Good morning. It is a new day in the shop and we're working on the Spider today and a little bit on the Spud truck and some other things. I'm not even sure myself. You're just gonna have to come with me and find out. Okay, we are upgrading and relocating the fuse panel on this Spider. This is actually made by my friend Craig up in Idaho. It's called the Racers Incorporated Black Box HP. We're gonna be moving it from under the dash to in here somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where I want it yet. It could go right there. And yes, I'm keeping my single master cylinder, or as Derek calls it, a death pot. I've never died from one, so I'm just gonna keep going with what works. All right, I've got to build a mount for this that holds this about right here. I'm gonna make it out of cardboard first.
What's that for?
I'm building a thing.
Brett's here.
I want to know what the thing is, and he hasn't told me yet. Colby, you know what the thing is?
Maybe. He's mounting a fuse panel right there.
Oh yeah, he's rewiring the whole car.
Oh, that's gonna look stellar.
That's gonna be good.
I'm gonna make this thing. I need to, and fast.
Last year at the New England 900, I had Robbie take a bunch of my Corvair cores out to Clark's Corvair parts, and I had enough cores to get this entire interior. I mean, we gotta wait till it's done to show you, but oh man, it is looking so good.
This is too thin. I just found a piece.
Nope, that's beautiful.
That fit on.
That is super, super beautiful. All right, the time has come to move this project over into bay 3 where it actually fits. And it's kind of a bittersweet moment for me. Like, this bay has served us really well. We built the banana in here like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. We built the MORR, like it was born, completely born in here. Before I ever started filming, I had started building the MORR. And then the Bombi. The Bombi was brought here, worked on, fixed, a couple of different iterations before we finally went through it. The Wrecker, literally, we just talked about that a couple of videos ago. The Wrecker was just completely built and fabricated in this bay. Now the Spud truck has got to this point. When we first got the Spud truck, it wouldn't even come close to fitting in the shop. We cut the frame, like 10-foot sections of frame off twice before it would actually fit in here with the door shut.
It was so long. It was crazy. I can't believe you drove that home, or this home.
Jamie, what do you think about that? Moving this over into bay number 3 and finishing it out there in the new shop.
It'll be bigger over there.
Does it make you happy or sad?
It's gonna make me happy because more space.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be good. We can get on this. What we've got to do is we've got to pull the motor. And yes, it's a motor. And if you want to fight me, meet me after school by the bike racks. And then we've got to finish filling all the holes on the firewall, put the new transmission in from St. George Transmission, and then take it to Robbie's. But before we move it, let's get an air filter mounted on here semi-permanently.
Semi-permanently.
We did get a lot of comments that this bed, we need to do something to speed the bed up. And first of all, no, we don't. And second of all, we are.
Dude,
yeah,
that was the hardest diss I've ever heard without dissing somebody.
So we were running off of a tired old jump box that was down to about 10 volts. And so when the truck's running, we'll have the 14 volts plus. Also, it's not too slow. It's just slow enough. I like that. Okay, let's fire this thing up and get it out of here. What axles are engaged? Four. Okay. It's good. It's in 4-wheel drive.
That sounded amazing.
Yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep, right there. Okay.
Look how shiny that is. It's a little scuffed up on the edges so I can get rid of the burr, but other than that, perfect.
This is gonna go, you hold this right here, Rhett. I'll get the screws for you.
Hey, I finally did a burnout in my car today.
Nice.
There's dirt on the road and I held it for a while.
You can see that the Spider is out of bay 3. We started it up, we drove it over to bay number 1, and it looks amazing in there. And now this bay is completely ready for the spud truck. And we've already started moving some of the parts in here. This is all spud truck stuff right here. Well, not all of it, but there's parts of it that are. Some of it is. There's a couple of pieces that are. Hey Matt, what are those? These are some Super Swampers, boggers from Interco. Look at these things. They're TSLs. We're getting ready to mount these bad boys on these aluminum MRAP wheels and put them on the wrecker. Now, why are we doing that? Why are we switching from the Mickey Thompsons to the Super Swampers? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but the biggest one is Mickey Thompson doesn't make that size of tire anymore. So we reached out to Interco to see what their offering was. They sent us out these, and we're gonna get them mounted up and show you how awesome they are. Caitlin's prepping these wheels because we got a pro tip from some people that run Axletech MRAP stuff, and they say that the edge of this rim is too sharp and it needs to be rounded, and that'll keep you from cutting the sidewall when the tire gets smushed all the way over here, which it does. You have to trust me on that. All right, show us the process here. Rhett, what you got going on here?
We are widening the bead locks.
That's true. He's right.
That's
what
we
we're
got going
doing.
on here.
We're not hiding it. We're not keeping anything from you. So the MRAP wheels we have, these are the bead locks that are made for them, but those military beads are like that thick. So we had to widen this 1 inch, and this is how we're doing it. This is a proven system. This is the system we've been running in the wrecker since we did it. Plus, some people did it on the internet, so you know it's right.
It seems to be working.
So we're eliminating the CTIS on these wheels because we just don't need it. And the way we're doing that is with science and tools. It's what separates us from the birds. We need to get some air involved in this process, so we brought out our Flexzilla hoses.
Is that magic?
We gotta jump on there first.
9/16. I think that's what we're looking at.
It's really good.
I'm pretty happy with that.
It is really good.
It's only going to be holding 10 pounds of air. I'm just basking in the glory of the spud truck. Look at this thing. Steampunk, baby. Ooh, we got to put the steps back on
Gotta
here.
build an elevator.
No kidding. Contact. How's that?
That's good, that's good.
I don't know how gas pedals work.
I like it. In the new shop, there's so much more space.
It's home.
All right, Colin,
Yeah, that.
I need you to get all the spud truck stuff out of the spud truck temporary storage in the short Connex. And I need you to bring all of it here and lay it on the bed till we know it's a better place.
There's a wagon right there.
You may need the wagon, I don't know. All right, we've got to start making a plan for what's happening next here.
We'd break that off in a heartbeat.
I don't even know if we would rip it off. I mean, it's too low, but it's not way, way, way too low. It's just way too low.
Could always run it, tell us the problem.
Oh no, we're cutting this off right there. So you're gonna have to mark yourself a mark and then put a precision cut on here. You're probably gonna wanna clamp it or do something so it doesn't move. Whatever you need to do to make a straight line. All right, let's go see how that looks. Hold up the back end of that.
Oh, that looks good.
Okay. Okay, now put this back together. Okay. Okay.
It's a nice dance, but it's not working.
Screw it in, Carter. It's going. Four nuts on there.
Okay, we need to tighten up 2 of these and then put the other ones on the correct way. That ought to be about 2 pounds.
0.
Okay.
0?
I didn't check it with my knee.
It's a lot of volume.
I'm checking with that. Oh, that's totally 0.
Yeah, it's 0.
If I use my knee, it's far more accurate.
You need to recalibrate your knee for a second.
All right, we're gonna go roll this out and see how it looks next to the record. Oh, these filled out a ton. This seems taller.
Yeah, it seems taller, and I'm so glad they filled out. So they're about the same.
the same size.
Is it level?
Oh.
Stand your straight up.
Can't get these anymore. I bought the last set on the planet. They're on the back of the record. But Interco is still making a 54 because they care about the little guy with big tires. Little guy with big tires. All right, it's Corvair o'clock. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, we're back on the beadlocks for the wrecker today. We learned a lot yesterday, so we're gonna apply that knowledge to today's assembly, and I think it's gonna go really smooth. That looked pretty good. We need to put the anti-seize on the face of these, I'm thinking.
Those are heavy.
Here comes the big
Oh
guns.
boy.
Got Peanut.
My
Oh,
goodness.
Matt.
Let's go drive it around the block.
Yeah.
What?
Put it on the ground, steer it back and forth, it'll break it.
Okay, gently turn in. Stand back. Okay, stop. I got her. A little bit of anti-seize.
On the face.
Yeah, so just basically in this crack. So get the air and blow that all out.
And then
Just put a little bit in there. Okay. Put a little bit on here. And we'll put the new one
Your brakes are still really good.
those are
That's the beefiest disc ever still.
Yeah.
Your pads are...
We had to turn like 5/8 of an inch for that. So the last time these wheels were on the wrecker, it was just a roller. Just doing a little bit more. If these don't clear the brakes, I'm gonna scream.
Oh, they're gonna clear.
A little bit more. Right there. Push it in. Okay, right. All right, Jeff is back. He's gonna be working on the Spider a little bit more today. I think we're doing the dashboard today. Okay, and that's hard. Like, it's one of the hardest things we're ever gonna do in our lives, according to the internet and Clark's and everybody who's done one. Woo!
And I haven't.
We haven't. None of us have.
I've covered my own, but I haven't put the Clark kit on before. I'm gonna clean it all up. Then I'm gonna get a hold of some, 2 or 3 or 4 of you. And then I'm gonna go ahead and,
We're gonna need a smart guy in here and a smart guy over there and a smart guy here and a smart guy there.
yeah.
And then we could
Then
have
a
kind
long
of
arm guy right here.
somebody with really long arms right there.
I don't think we have the crew.
We'll do it.
We'll get it figured out.
What are you doing?
All right, let's see how this looks. Oh yeah. Oh man, this thing has a lot of tire. What do you think? I think those look good.
I think they look good.
They look way better. You seen how much positive camber these axles have?
Yes.
It's because they're made for hauling 30,000 pounds. Let's go test them. I won't run a tire if it doesn't perform well in the sand. So test number 1, sand. You guys saw that coming. I'm very happy with them. Hey, hold on to your hat, Cole, because we're about to climb a hill.
Oh boy.
Which one should we climb?
Whichever one that doesn't require the ravine. That one right in front of us.
We're here on the Slip Lock Trail. Many of you know this is our official trail for testing off-road recovery vehicles. If it can't make it up Horseshoe Falls, it's not going to work for what I do.
That means we got to take the wrecker up, or the spud truck up Horseshoe Falls.
I know. I totally understand. These are not the same tires. Did you just see that?
Yeah, you just walked right up that the first try.
We've got too much air in these tires right now, and they're not scrubbed down. For those of you that don't know what that means, you got to lower your tire pressure to get maximum traction, and you need to scrub the square edges off your tires to get traction on this sandstone. You need them rounded and smooth. I mean, that's just preliminary. We've climbed 2 things, but already I am seeing a massive difference, like a really, really big difference. So typically we run about 12 PSI, somewhere between 11 and 12 PSI. That's what we've been running in the Mickey Thompsons. We've got 14 to 14 and a half pounds in these tires right now. So they should be performing worse. All things being equal, they shouldn't quite be getting the bite. The bite seems to be ferocious. All right, here we are at the final test. This is the final exam. This is where you find out if you're gonna land that high-paying corporate job. All right, just trying to scrub my tires down a little bit. That's the first time the wrecker's ever slow crawled Horseshoe Falls.
Wow. You just needed to scrub them a little bit and it was gold.
Yeah, I'm glad we got that opportunity. I got all 4 of them scrubbed down. Oh my goodness. We just slow crawled it. On the wrong line even. We were too far this way. So time will tell if I'm as happy in the future as I am right now, but right now I am very pleased. Very, very pleased. get these suckers rounded off. Just nice and rounded off. That's what I want. By the time these are half wore out, they're gonna be absolute weapons. All right, now that we know what we know, we're gonna head back to the shop and work on whatever's there that isn't done yet. And this is one of those things. Check out this Bronco.
Wow.
It's got a Ford small block in it, 302, and it rips. I know from personal experience, but that's not even the thing. All right, look at this. So Jim whipped this up for me. He carved it out of a solid chunk of aluminum on nothing more than a lathe. This is the adapter from the G-Pop Shop Turbo to the Carter YH carburetor, and I think it's gonna be amazing. Look at that thing. So let me show you how this works. All right, so this is a prototype part I dreamed up in my head. I can't say that I'm the inventor of it. I just say I didn't copy anybody. This is gonna go right in there. Oh, hey Jake. Come check this out.
What you got?
I got the new G-Pop Turbo. It's got the carbon seal and everything.
Yeah.
But this,
That don't look right.
we'd have to take a lot of JB weld. All right. But then I just had Jim at Route 9 whip me up this bad boy.
Dang.
So this fits right in there.
Holy smokes.
And then a standard piece of hose right here. We'll cut this to the right length, and it'll just be 2 clamps. And that's on there. And then, of course, this is the correct bolt pattern for the carburetor.
And it's just holy smokes, that was cool.
And it's clockable, so whatever
Yeah.
if we have to change this, and
You
we want to
can-
level
you
the
can
carburetor
move
out,
this.
just level it out.
That was cool because yesterday this was a solid chunk of aluminum.
Yesterday it looked like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within a day. That is amazing machine work.
Yeah. So we're getting ready to install this original style padded dash. Now the instructions that come with this padded dash is about this long. The warnings that you're gonna screw it up are about this long. 3 pages of warnings. So we're all terrified that we're gonna do this wrong. They're like, after you get it glued, you have seconds to get it right. And we fit it in there dry without gluing it, and we couldn't do it in seconds.
Maybe you should have another practice run.
Here's the instructions, and then the next 3 pages are warnings on how you're gonna do it wrong. And I would buy an extra one, except for these are kind of expensive.
That is the grossest honey butter I've ever seen. Here we
How
go.
do you use it?
You go a half inch to 3/4 deep.
Oh, that's too deep.
Already done it. You already done it.
It said a half to 3/4 deep.
Yep.
That's like 3
right.
inches.
It's like
No,
2
that's-
inches. It's
yeah.
2 inches deep.
No, that's half to 3/4 of the brush.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's a good amount.
I want that, most of it to stay up.
Okay.
Go past the window. Okay, now, you gotta push that in.
Hang on.
Don't let that set.
Here, Carter, you watch your end. I'll watch the middle.
Yeah, don't let it set.
I'm not. It's gotta go in though.
Okay, gotta go in. You can't just hover here forever. Put that in.
The right side needs to go down.
Alright, good. Make sure it goes underneath it. I guess we can always tuck it.
Yeah.
It's completely covered.
It's good. Yeah, we'll have to tuck it, but that's okay. Okay, keep it coming down. We are way off.
Wanna pull it up?
Oh, it's gonna ruin it.
Well, it's okay.
Okay.
But we could probably set it back down here in a second, just kind of pull it.
Hold
Hey, let's
slow.
go back down. Man, that is bad, isn't it?
That's setting up.
Here, what happens if we just drag it this way?
Ready? Oh,
We just gotta have slow, steady pressure. It's moving.
there it is.
It's moving.
Okay. We're good now.
You need glue under there?
I am unsure.
Mine's sticking. If I push down, it sticks.
All right. Oh man. Look how good that looks. So I've decided to go with brand new interior, but original patina on all the other metal where the outside of the car is going to be. I mean, we're going to clean it up and make it look nice. It won't be cliche, but it'll be the way I want it. Look at this. Oh, that is beautiful. All right, we've got to let this set for a couple days with, I don't know if it's a couple days, but a while with these sandbags on here. It's a step in the right direction.
It got a little stressful.
It did.
We almost lost it.
Yeah.
There was some yelling.
There was yelling, finger pointing. All right, on to the next thing. Morning, Ed. We're willing to give Ed a set of new tires, but Ed won't take a set of new tires until he wears out his old ones. And they're wearing a little funny, so he wants us to dismount them, flip them, and mount them back up. I'm not gonna fight him, so that's what we're gonna do.
They don't even look good. They're not even bad.
I'm gonna do a poor man's tire alignment. Just swap them over. I got 2 or 3 different sizes on it.
Oh, do you?
All right, we can't forget about the spud truck. So we got Colin here matching the step on the other side. We can't really put it up because of some damage that occurred. I don't even remember who did it so long ago. But we're gonna have to get a whiteboard. We're gonna have to make a list. We're gonna have to cross those things off the list. The next big thing is to get this truck to Robbie. But we got like 100 little things between now and then. So we're gonna get after those today too. So you know what somebody said? Somebody said that the spud truck looks ridiculous and stupid because it has small tires in the back, a big one in the front. And I commented back on that person's little comment and I said, the spud truck is a working truck and it has to work above all other things. So if it works good and looks stupid, that's a win. Just like me. Got it, Ed? All right.
Okay, that's cut. It should fit the other side once Robbie fixed the body.
It needs some work.
Needs some work.
Thanks to Hoffman for the tire machine and the balancer. We got Ed's tires swapped and balanced and back on his ride and on his way. Thanks, Hoffman.
Thank you very much. Glad you watched. I didn't have to work very hard. I think I'll stand hollow and test it out.
You get it out of there, Rhett. Now pour it up against me, man. Oh. So this is temporary. We're going to be replacing all this concrete, but this is a serious impediment from moving from this side to that side. Don't overwork it yet.
That should be good for now.
There. All the way out, yeah.
Coming in.
Right there.
Okay.
Just dump her right in there. Rhett will do the rest.
Oh, that's gonna be cute. Clean that shovel over here too. Here. Oh. Yeah, you gotta sign your name in it.
Nope.
Leader is standard. He didn't want anybody knowing he did this monstrosity.
Yeah. I don't want to be.
You're not taking ownership of that?
I want to be unaffiliated.
You know, the problem is all the wheels.
Robbie Layton. Robbie Layton. How many of you guys think that name's made up? Robbie Layton. There's no way that's his real name. We've got to finish mounting gas tank. Check millions of bolts. Dump hinge. Do you know what we need to do with the dump hinge? We need to put those collars on and get it centered up and all that stuff. Flag mount. All right, so this is a good time to talk about flags. You get a lot of questions like, why do you run flags? Why doesn't the wrecker run flags? When do you run flags? Hey, I saw you driving, you didn't have any flags. How come those other Jeeps didn't have flags? So it's pretty much, I think it's pretty much universal. At sand dune areas, you have to run a flag. They have to run a flag 8 feet tall. If you're in the sand dunes, if you're out on trails, you don't have to run them. But if you're in the sand dunes, you get caught without a flag, you can get a ticket in any of the sand dunes that are patrolled as state parks or whatever. The reason that the wrecker usually doesn't have a flag on it is it's taller than 8 feet. So putting a flag at 8 feet on the wrecker would serve absolutely no purpose. This truck, I think, is shorter than 8 feet. Yeah, it's shorter than 8 feet. So we're gonna need a flag mount on this. So hopefully that clears it up. Okay, what's the last thing? So we've got to pull the bed again, because that's what happens when you build something, is you put it together, you take it apart, you put it together, you take it apart. I don't know why, I didn't make the rules, you just have to do it. Okay, we've got to put the panel on, the pump panel. How do you spell panel? There's only one N?
I think you're confusing me now.
If you know how to spell panel, just put it in the comments. Tail light boxes. Lever dash guard. These are the same lights we have on the wrecker, tail lights. They're glass, they're from Speedway, they're awesome, not a sponsor. I'm gonna put them right there. I'm gonna put a plate on right there, cut that out, protect it. Boom, that's my tail lights. All right, I think we got the spud truck in the right bay. We got a lot of work left to do on it, but we are down for the pain. So, right guys? Right?
Mostly.
Okay, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Oh yeah, 3 sizes.
3 sizes.
That's a good anti-theft deterrent, Ed.